Let me get it set up. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, put it on Discord. YouTube trio. Say something again?
Yo.
That was good. Good volume right there. Alright, chat. Let's get started today. Bro, good thing about last what is it? Last Friday, we basically dipped in to the Friday daily fair value gap, and I entered that swing short. Got like I think 240 points out of it last night.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's so like that's such a good retracement. Like I wasn't even going for something big. Oh. Okay, let me set up. So what are we doing today? I just saw like I don't trade AM that much anymore, but I just watch the price action regardless anyways, and it does not look pretty.
It was so ass.
And then like it doesn't help either that like I just see like everyone on Twitter just talking about how bad price action is. It's like, okay, we're gonna step on PM. Let's see what happens. But it's a Monday too, dude. Monday is always like iffy for me. I need to look at all my footed stats and just see like how my performance is Monday, Tuesday, when like just relative. Yeah, we just sold up pretty hard. Asia Open. There, like I'm looking at 15-minute too. There's no gaps. It's like a lot of wicks.
Yeah, it's like some of the worst price action I've seen in like a while. Like we've been getting blessed with good price action.
Okay, let me see. So looks like ES has London lows, AM lows. So
We left literally equal lows at the lows today. I was using I mean, the bias was okay because I used the hourly inversions, but there's no entry.
yeah.
It was a new week opening gap on ES though.
Oh, I gotta activate my top step. I was on a good run on them, but hit drawdown after I think 9,000 payouts on each, three, 4 payouts. I forget.
Nice.
But we're gonna restart this. I'm like surprised they didn't move me alive because I basically ran it up to like 12, 13,000 per account. Took 9,000 out. I was like, my first good day, like I think like $4,000 or $5,000. I was like, damn, I'm gonna get moved real quick, but I don't know. Top step chilling. Top step chilling. Let's see. There we go. There we go. We about to get 5 top step fresh live. We'll see how we go with them. I've been doing pretty good. Just start out every single time. So let's just see. One question on funding ticks. Does the minimum trading days mean 50% consistency on eval or no? Yeah, 50% consistency basically means 2 trading days minimum. How we doing, chat? Do you know anything about the funded accounts that have been removed from Apex dashboard, even they were not blown or traded? I have no idea. If you didn't blow your account and it's gone, I would just make a ticket. That happens to me sometimes, but like I just forget maybe I left an order on, and then I looked at it, and then they tell me, "Oh, you left an order," and then that's why. Why is it so dead today, dude? I think risk price actually not forgiving. It is not clean. I'm looking at chat though. You guys ask us anything. We got Desi in the PM session live too.
Yup. Bank holiday, yeah. So London so ass.
Desi is also named, recognized, or known as top 1 killer.
Young Bleezy, bro. We don't talk about it, bro. Anyone but the Warriors and Celtics, though, we good. Anyone else going up, man?
Bro, I regret not getting the on-demand payout now. Because I have to wait 14
Bro,
days.
on-demand payout's so nice. Yeah.
Like, I feel like the same thing. You just gotta wait it out because I don't need a trade anymore. But it's like getting payout
like
ASAP is nice.
Yeah. I don't like waiting, bro.
It just reduced it from what was the quickest you could trade it on, or like take the payout?
5
on?
days you could request.
5 days. So I have to wait 14 calendar days. You only need to wait 5 trading days.
5 days. Yeah. If you guys don't know, I'm on their live account right now. I'm in drawdown a little bit. I'm down 1.5K.
Let me see my. I'm like gonna get moved live real quick. Oh, I am qualified for tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice.
Wait, so is it? This is
3
this is
payouts.
where I get. Yeah, this is where I get confused. Let me see. Is this right? So like, why is the consistency 24? It's 24%, but it says out of 32 is qualified.
Out of 32, what the fuck?
Yeah, is it supposed to be
What?
20?
That was supposed to be 20, yeah.
Well, this is my second payout though on this count.
No, it should
matter?
still be 20.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's like if it's not 20, then I'm just gonna I don't need to do anything more.
That's hilarious.
I need to check my other account. This is the old accounts too. Yeah, the other one is 20. So like, look at this one.
It might be like a visual.
This one is 21.86. Oh, I guess I can take another trade, make a few hundred more bucks.
Mm-hmm. Is there a cap? Isn't there a cap? Yeah, 3,500 on the new rules, which is still good.
Oh, I say we're alive. Let's go chat. Let's see if we can cook something.
Allowing it all to end WOG.
Bro, last Friday, like, I was so bearish, and it sold off so well right at open, which at least I was holding. I was like, I'm gonna pull out that Robinhood, baby. 34K margin per.
Oh my god.
No problem. I mean, I don't mind that because I don't even. I was trying to do swings anyways. I wasn't gonna scalp on it, so it could be like hundreds of points up for me to take it out. Oh. All right, let me connect up. What we got? Apex, Top Step, Unox, Fun and Feature Family, TPT, and TradeFi Live. All right, I'm running it up here. Okay. Sorry. And now I'm ready. Ready.
Oh, I forgot to share my Blue Nox accounts, Brian. I have so many past.
You?
Yeah.
Blue Nox is basically like a second Apex, but like I feel like more inferior version. But I guess they have less rules, which people probably
Like,
prefer more. They're like, oh, no rules, let's go. It's very minimal, at least.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm like kind of not sure what the bias is. I want to lean bullish, but that doesn't really tell me much. I feel like it's just a consolidation day, though. Like, even if I think it's bullish, it's gonna maybe rip up to the new week open gap, or yeah, of Sunday night, and that's it. But chat, how you guys doing today? Type red, green, or just break even. Let's see general consistency here with everyone. Gonna load up.
More red than the color red. That's
Damn. I need a chat play for my top step. Let's start with a bang. This range is not even that big too, so like I don't even know if we're getting anything crazy.
that's really helpful.
Like the volatility just seems like it died after Trump's doing all his things, the tariffs, higher time frame does look bullish and respected, but we also inside the hourly FEG and just showing a lot of resistance with it. 4-hour FEG too. And then also, yeah, on Friday we rejected off the daily fair value gap. So this could turn here. We just need confirmation, a strong closure, maybe at 2 p.m. For me to really focus on downside. I'm just flipping the time frames. You know, I haven't been moved to top step new dashboard yet.
Are you serious?
It's so slow. Chad, can someone who's in the new dashboard? Who's in the old dashboard? Like I was asking that. It took a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's so slow, dude. The old one.
Like what is up with that? You can sign up. I did the wait list. I'm pretty sure it's the wait list. You're the new one, old. I don't know what it is, and I feel like I have a lot of like reserves, so it makes it even slower when they're trying to process or like load up everything. DM Michael, be like, "Hey, I'm an influencer. Give me my new dashboard. Show the influence privilege." I haven't bought a new eval for I think probably like 4 or 5 months already. I've been just all my top step I've been holding for months. Like the recent one, it was like 22, 23 trading days, so that's like a month and a half. And I have reserves, and I never got through the reserves. I think I have like 20 accounts, so I maybe down to like 10 after so far, like last 4 months. So I haven't need to buy any accounts, which is something I like. Buy some new ones. Like I guess I could buy new evals, but I don't really need them. Get that big boy reserves, man. Like when you have reserves, you don't have to worry about evals for I think I don't need to do evals for probably till July or June, like first half of the year, because I have so many like accounts, like 20 accounts, and just been doing base hits on them, very slow, no aggressive moves. Been chilling. Okay. So we did a deep drive here. We're flipping. Is holding pretty decent here. I don't know what I'm drawing right now. We took London highs here. We're trying to aim towards that gap from Asia. What I would want to see is this internal sweep here, which it did, and just for price action to close up back above that bearish down close candle. We get like a little chasing delivery on 5, and maybe even a closure above would give that breaker send higher. What's your bias right now, Desi? If you had to pick a bias, like for short term, like the next 30, 45 minutes, or the session, basically, it's either one.
I mean, I want a new week opening gap, bro. That's kind of my target.
You're looking to higher.
Yeah, until we flip some of these, like, let me see. There's like nothing I'm looking at for a flip either. I don't know, dude. Unless you get like real expansion to the downside, like on a 15-minute time frame, I'll continue looking for higher prices.
Yeah. Shit.
It's a slow grind, bro.
Just don't blame us, Chad. We're gonna do like a base hit type of day, because this is not cooking anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I posted. I replied to someone on Twitter talking about Fun and Features family. And I was like, they owe me my money. Because my rise was down. They refused to pay. So I was like saying that. And then Danny, you know, the guy who Photoshop.
Oh my god.
He DM'd me. He's like, hey, let me help you out. And then he basically got his father, Manuel, to call me, and like he was apologizing. Manuel was actually like such a stark contrast to Danny. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's like who are you?
Well, his dad runs the firm.
I think his dad bought the firm from Jay Dunn and Danny. I think that's what they were trying to say. But yeah, that's basically what it was. And he called me. He's like, apologize. He's like, we're gonna pay you. They should have paid you already. But yeah, he's like very professional. He focused on like, you know, like you look like he experienced in customer support. And then you have Danny, who's like kind of like unhinged. Sketchy. No way they would have paid you. No, well, this is not like me getting denied payout. That's like, it was like a problem with my payment method. They already approved the payout. It's sent, but then my rise was down, and they were trying to just going back and forth. They're like, why is your rise down? They're trying to ask me reason. I'm like, I don't know. My ride's still down, by the way. So like, I can't use rise pay anymore. I don't know what it is. Some people have been getting issues with it too. But some prop firms are saying like it could be because I have way too many contracts. Like I have like I'm like live through like 5-6 firms at one point. So I have like, it's like a contract separate from the funded one. So I have like 20 contracts, and like maybe that's like flagged as suspicious. But yeah, I mean, Fun and Features family, baby. I'm not really sure what I could say about that. I mean, they need to step up their support. They need to They need to basically clear Danny out the picture because I feel like he still gives a bad rep. You can have 2 emails on Rise, but wouldn't that KYC be, I guess, the same? It would be flagged already. I don't know. I don't really need Rise. There's Plane, there's ACH, there's many other, like, there's even crypto. I think some prop firms have been doing crypto now, and I know nothing about crypto, but I've been setting up. I've been getting payments. Like, I got top 1 payout through crypto. So I was like, let's go. But yeah, Des, how does it feel to be 5% of the payout from top 1 in the first like, month? You here?
Dude, I was muted.
Oh shit! I was gonna say like you've been quiet.
God damn, bro. It's been like a solid 5 minutes. I was talking.
Well, if I talk over you and I keep on going, it's probably because you're muted.
Yeah.
But like, how does that feel? You're like you count for 5% of the payout, which is like, what's that? 30,000? Was it 30,000?
It was 29,000 total because 90
basically
kicked in. That was in 15 days. So I think at one point I was probably way more than 5%. I was probably like
10%.
Yeah. Like really up there. But I want to run them the live account. But guys, there's a sizing issue. I'm only allowed 1 mini, guys. What is this?
1 mini is kind of crazy. I guess I could vibe with that. It only like if they did it like the first few days, you know, like first 3-4 days to start out.
With that, bro. Heck
but
no.
like no, like they have to up you to like 3 contracts minimum after, because my funded features live account $2,500 balance with a $1,200 day loss limit. They give me 2 minis. 2 minis already. It's like you're getting 1 mini, you have 4 times my balance.
Yeah. Yeah, web 10K, 2K DD for daily loss, and 1 mini. I mean, I like the firm, but I always keep it honest on both sides. I just want to I just think the sizing is an issue.
I mean, you milked them on the sim. You milked them on the sim.
Yeah.
I feel like no live account from prop firm has it really good. It's only like
that's what
has not worse.
look, this is what I mean. I told them this too. Yeah, I did 10 micros, but it's different with the live account, bro. It's daily payouts, no consistency rule. Why wouldn't I size up?
Yeah,
but the thing is,
you have 3 accounts before, now you have 1 account that combine it all.
Yeah.
Too. So.
I did say I did, because obviously we had a meeting with them. I had a meeting with them for like the live account stuff. They're like, okay, like this is how it works and all that. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever, because they needed my information. Yada yada yada. I was like, just make sure the live it's not like a punishment. Or not like something that could slow us down, right? And I just feel like every firm across the board slows traders down. Like that's their main goal with live, and it's no different so far for here.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed their sim though. Their sim was one of the best.
That's like the main thing though. Like people would complain like, oh, don't trade this firm because the live is bad.
Yeah, most people don't even get on live. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get there, and then you could already milk like so much money from the sim already before you even get to live.
Yeah, the sim was great. Like I know people had their opinions about them, but I really had even like being green or whatever. Like I didn't have any issues, right? Like at all with them. Payouts were quick, support was good, things like that. I mean, I didn't start posting them until pretty 5-6 days in, so it wasn't really like influencer privilege or whatever.
Yeah. And they also doing a few rule changes. I had the accounts on the new the old accounts.
Yeah.
I don't mind rule changes though, because like
I think they need it for sustainability too, bro. Yeah. Their accounts are way too easy to get payouts on.
If you remember Tradeify, Tradeify had like 4 rule changes in the span of like 2-3 months.
Yep. People are very short-minded. They look at rule changes like, oh my god, it's so bad, but it's like, dude, every firm has had crazy rule changes.
Like I think Tradeify too, like they literally gave you 7,500 drawdown at a rip for I think like $300 at that time, like doing like 56% discount. So that's like $300 for 7,500 drawdown. you could like that was like the easiest account. That's why I was like marketing like this is way better than Top Step, way better than this prop firm because you're giving so much more drawdown. All in cost is the same. You don't have to worry about evals. But yeah, they did some rule changes. They changed the drawdown. They changed the prices. They're trying to make it more sustainable. So like if you think about it as like business, like it's reasonable, as long as it's like not like too crazy.
Yeah, I'm a fan of them. They're good.
Yeah,
I think it's good to have straight to funded like competition
great,
too.
Man.
Yeah, it's good to have because I think Tradeify is pretty much having a
not a monopoly
because they're like the only one.
Dude, they have like 90% of the market share because Tick Trader is like kind of dead.
Yep. Yeah.
They also did a rule change too, which was like more worse. And I don't know any other legit company that's doing instant funding. Like I think Funded Future Family might do it, but like, do you guys want to trust them? What other for? I don't know. So like Top One is like the only one like kind of competing, and we might even we're gonna wait a little bit, but we might even add them to our platform for cash rebates and payout protection.
Yeah, those rebates will be nice. It's a little bit more expensive.
Dude, 5%. So like it's like 400, like it'd be maybe $400 or $500. 5% that'd be like what, $20, $25 per account.
Yeah, it's nice.
You get 3 accounts, you get $75 back, no problem. Michael Betty, you're basically describing
TT. Look, I've had a conversation. I'm not
Scott tries to FTT.
I've had a conversation with obviously the people of Top One because obviously needed my information and stuff. They seem like very good people, and also they have experience in Forex, so I don't think they're going to go down that route. Like, I mean,
it's proof concept too. Yeah. It's the same thing like Brett. I feel like when I was promoting Tradeify at the start, everyone's like, "Why are you promoting Brett Sembo? He's an influencer. He does some like shady stuff. Like he's a Discord seller or whatever it is." I'm like, I'm just gonna talk to him as a human, you know, and just see like what his outlook would be. Like, what is he trying to make out of this? And he's like, "We're gonna try to do instant payout. We're gonna do great customer service. We're gonna do everything like this." Like a high standard, and like look, there was never an issue when we promoted Tradeify from the very start, even with the bad press that like I guess a influencer starting a prop firm like Brett Sembo was. But yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, we took this low. We're holding really nicely right here. I want to see if we can flip this breaker. I probably want to play longs though. It's just like very not the cleanest price action right now. They shouldn't have payout caps and a tier payout system. Dude, Tyler, there's some firms that can operate with payout caps. There's others that can operate with uncapped. It's like different models. That's just how it is. Which, like, for us, you know, for experienced traders, we would probably lean more to uncapped payouts. But for new traders, payout caps are kind of fine.
Huh? Who's 2,500 for 150K?
Wait, what?
He said 150K, 2,500 is ass. What firm is that?
Who's 2,500?
Oh, Tradeify.
Wait, $2,500? Oh, 2,500. The first payout. Is that right? I thought it was 3K first payout.
I thought it was 3Ks, right?
I remember doing 5 accounts, 3K, 15K, 15K, 15K.
That's whack.
Unless you're talking about like the 50Ks, I guess. No, but like that's the thing. Like
Top One does 35.
They did 5K first, and now they did 35.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
But you know, that's the thing. Like, think about like this. When you know how like Trump tariffs were doing like basically like 1,000-point range days. Any firms with uncapped payouts are getting milked. While you have like a firm like Tradeify, like cap payouts is a tight consistent rule. They are thriving off of that. They're like, please give me more volatility. So people either blow their account or just make so much money where they can't even get it out because it's already capped. Which I think is still fair because like it's just more for noob traders to get the money, get the payout, and then reinvest maybe to better firms that could scale you better. But yeah, Tradeify was 5K at the start. I don't think it was ever 5K at the start. because I had 7 accounts and I took payouts. It was 3K per. I had 21K payout. 5K would have been crazy. We're really pushy right now. Yeah, we did a 5-minute internal sweep. We held this OB here. It's pretty bullish right now. Just been slow grinding. Tyler wants that big money, or he wants the fund and next, Take Profit Trader, Top Step, Apex are probably your scalable firms because they don't cap you out. Really pushing. I don't know how I would get that longs unless you play like the 1-minute version after the sweep at 116. Would you like that if you were ambitious longs? That sweep. We're holding the 5-minute.
It's just too choppy for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I had the ES one marked out, but I did not gonna take it. Then we're going, bro.
Yeah. I think someone asked me before, like, if I thought prop firm is in like their golden era, or they already passed it, or they're going to it. Like, what do you think?
Oh,
Because I'm like,
I think bro.
I don't know.
That's tough.
Like, realistically, the prop industry is growing each quarter. But I think the golden era was probably like last year when like it was like Apex was paying out crazy before all the rule changes. Top Step was not doing anything. That was like,
yeah,
like you could just make so much money.
I just think there's a lot of options now.
There's a lot of options. Would that also be the golden era? Because like you have like 10 legit firms now.
Yeah,
you didn't have like 3 and like some shady ones.
Yep. Interesting.
So I think I can see both perspectives, but I want to say we were like going more into our golden era unless regulation steps in and just like fucks everything over.
I think so too, because I just think having multiple firms out there is so good. That's why I was kind of big on top one, guys, because trade it, like, I like when there's multiple firms have competition, like they're forced to kind of make the rules. Yeah, it's always good to have comp. Which is why I think Tradeify versus Top One is good.
Yeah,
obviously
it's so funny to do. Like when a new firm comes out, they're like, try us out, and all the old firms are like, no, stick with the OGs.
No. Yeah,
And then when they're like, you know, being like more stable, they're like, stick with only the OGs now. It's like they want to nip the competition. The early one is like, we gave everyone a fair shot too. And then I guess, like, let's say we keep the scenario going. Top one is going to get stable. Let's say if they do get stable, they stay around for 6 months, they have no issues. A new firm comes out, they're like, yeah, stick with the OGs. We don't stick with the OGs.
Yeah, they're like, don't give them another chance. I think Brett was like that, right? He's like, don't give them a chance. But then everyone gave Tradeify a chance. So it's like,
Michael Patek was like that for Tradeify too. And then it was like, it just keeps on going like a circle.
I just think they're like, you know, obviously from a business standpoint, they're probably worried about customer share and things like that. But I think for the customers like us, it's good to have the competition.
But yeah, competition is always the best. Like, that's why people are making propaganda with the Forex Shines coming. It's like, these guys are like bigger than most future companies.
Yeah.
And they're coming into futures to try to take over. They're gonna like try to be a loss leader at one point. Just to take out some shares, which I don't know if they're doing that well right now, like to take shares, but like give them time, let them cook. They only been around for like a month so far.
Hey, like I said, this is good competition.
The OGs are getting nervous because I always make this a reference. When there was only 3 firms, I think it was like Apex, Top Step was the main thing. Top Step were like $375 plus activation fee on the 150Ks. They didn't do any discounts. They didn't do the price was very high, and it was because they were the only firm out there with no competition. But they had to reduce the prices because Apex was doing 80% off, and other firms are coming up. So we don't want it like Top Step, where years ago when they were literally charging like $500 per account basically. Now it's like closer to 300 with activation fee. Why is going live bad? It's just because sim you can have multiple accounts.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
very
push it higher.
restricting.
Yeah, it's restricting too. That is how it is. I don't think any live has. Because I've been live through like 6 firms. No live made it like comparable to the sim or comparable to your personal account. Your personal account is like you can trade however you want, whatever size you want. No day loss limit, no consistency rule. You take payouts, whatever, and then most importantly, you take 100% split. Well, like you trade live is like 90, sometimes 80. Like there's firms that doing 80 now. I think TradeVi's doing 80, and Take Profit's doing 90. Have you taken trade today? No, we just started. Or I guess we started 30 minutes ago, but I really don't see anything. I could have maybe opened my eyes on this inverted long here if I was like still like bullish, but it's just been very tight range, slow chop. My live count with Alpha Prime 60%. I think they front you with more cash, right? Is that right? Or how's that setup like? If you don't mind sharing. What did I just read in chat? With Lance.
What?
I just looked at the group chat. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, I know, dude.
Should we comment it on the stream and
chat? I'm gonna tell you guys right. I'm gonna need a serious answer.
This serious.
If you had to pick one, shower before bed or shower in the morning. Let me know right now.
I feel like there's only one right answer, unless you do both.
Tyler, I said if you had to pick one. Dude, it's like 50-50, dude. No, I think
it's actually 50-50. No, it is more.
No, more bed before. Look, I agree with before bed. It's like, look, you go out all day, you don't like, you're not getting dirty while sleeping. I don't like when people say that. Like, how are you going to get dirty while sleeping, bro? You're in your own bed. Unless your bed's filthy.
You could take a rinse, like a cold rinse and wake up, but in the morning. But shower before bed to keep your bed clean.
You sweat in your sleep, bruv. Are you fucking sweating like you're playing like a basketball game, dude? Just throw the AC on, my guy. What I do is usually I always shower before bed, and if I'm going out like in the afternoon or morning, I'll like rinse. And then I'll head out. Yeah, if you don't shower before bed, bro, you're nasty. I don't care. That's disgusting. Imagine being out all day in a sweat. Like, that's real sweat. And, like, germs and... Ugh.
And that goes to your bed now. So you didn't, like, clean it off. Mm-hmm. One tap in the breaker here. Chat, do you guys see any plays? I'm gonna just like...
Oh, hold up, Brian. This is real important. Chat, do you or do you not have a bidet at your house? Because if you do, Brian, we might need to get a bidet sponsor on stream, dude.
Bidet sponsor?
You need a bidet, bro. I feel like it's not Americans haven't adopted this for some reason, but every other countries have. Like, you need a bidet,
all the
bro.
Asian countries, I've seen like some high-tech bidets.
Yeah, bro. Like everywhere in Japan, they have bidets and public bathrooms and everything. Like, I think Brian drinks from his bidet.
It's natural spring water.
You need a bidet, bro, with the heated seats. Oh my! Actually, guys, heated sheets make you take a shit better. You guys didn't know.
Wait, so I was like looking to actually get that, but how does that work? Because I don't have an outlet in the toilet room. Like, how
I have one. I don't have a heat warmer on my thing either.
Because I was like, oh, heat warmer. It was like air dryer too, and everything.
No,
like, whoa,
guys. Hold up, Brian. I'm passionate about this. No, bro. You don't say goodbye to toilet paper. This is how you do it. Ready? You wipe, bidet, wipe, bro. Come on. You don't want to put your pants on. Your ass is all wet, dude. Come on.
What I read was someone was like, oh, I just have a poop rag where they rinse it off and they use the same rag to wipe, like, air dry. What do you think about that?
Bidet has a dryer. That's fire. Wait, what'd you say, Brian? Yeah, baby wipes is next best thing, guys.
I heard some people, they just have like a rag for wiping every time. The same rag.
Oh, hell no.
It's
Oh hell
like,
no.
oh
That
my
got. Oh
damn.
hell no, bro. That's nasty.
You
as
you
fuck.
better be making it squeaky clean before you use that rag.
Yeah, bro. That's nasty. Wet wipes are good.
I never tried doodle wipes. I seen that on like Costco. I seen that. Is that a Shark Tank sponsor too, or a show?
I have
on
no
Shark-
idea. Know how to use the same rag? Ugh. Dude, bidet is needed, bro. A bidet would change your life.
We took out the AM high here. I do like higher, but like just risk reward wise.
This is not delivering, dude. Yeah.
I think we could have tried longs here, took out the high. That was like the only best shot. And I would have
I think
liked it
ES
with
5
the
minute.
breaker.
I think this ES 5 minute gap holds. I don't think it's like very. This is bad delivery, bro. But I think 5 minutes gonna hold.
I feel like I already know today might be just like a day where I just log a micro in.
Mm-hmm.
But chat, I made six G's on my Robinhood with 2 minis from holding. So I'm like, hey, let's go Robinhood baby, 34K margin. That's like 70K margin right there.
Yeah, dude. That's really nice though.
Dude wipes are the bomb. I just hear bad reviews with dude wipes. I
Dude,
don't
I use
know.
Huggies, bro. Flushable baby
Wait,
wipes.
so dude wipes is just like you wipe and then you just flush it down the toilet, or you throw it away in the trash? You flush? I don't think you can. I feel like that's gonna clog your shit. Because like toilet paper like is meant to be like blended up in the water and like just dissolve. But I don't know if the other one's doing that.
I wipe back to front. God.
Wait, back to front? Is that the right way? No, no. Chat, this is... I need a chat play. Or someone. We have a little SMT off here with
Long
the
it all.
SMQ2. Lanto, shower. You want to shower, or what do you think about bidets, Lanto? We need inputs. We're having discussions with Sanitary.
Lanta, we just had before bed shower or after bed or in the morning shower discussion.
Wait, what was the percentage? Was it like more said before?
Everyone said before.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw.
Like a lot of people. It's for like 75-25.
We got unpopular opinions though.
Mm-hmm.
We need an unpopular opinion like take from chat. What's the most?
Bro, if you shower before bed over morning, you nasty, bro. Lanto, frick out of here.
If you shower before bed, over in the morning, you nasty. Like, how does that make sense though? Because you're not, unless you're sweating. I would get that. You have to shower both, night and in the day. But if you're going outside, you're doing whatever. You want to shower before the bed?
No, what Lanta was talking about if you don't like work out, whatever. Like if you just go out your whole day. I still said before bed.
Is that the secret to more payouts? You shower or you don't
Dude,
shower
you're
before you go to bed?
you're gonna. Do you guys smell before? Do you guys like smell in the morning? Like Lanta, I don't think that's the thing, is it? You
Unless
shower
you sweat.
before.
Dude, unless you sweat. Some people are hot, but I got my fan pumping.
Dude, my room is cold, bro.
Lanto got that musty bed.
40 degrees. Atlanta, bro, try that bidet, bro. Trust. Or not bidet, fucking bonnet, dude. For your hair. Game changer. Trump's on. He's speaking.
He's speaking right now? No way.
Wait, Brian, do you sleep nude?
Not fully. It'd be like, underwear,
Also,
shirt
passive
off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're pumping. I mean, the breaker's holding. I don't know if I
That
really
5 minute
like the
gap
restore.
on ES is
Like,
really getting a
would this look
reaction.
like? I'll probably just do at this OB here. Say right there.
Definitely be
wanna see
free
what it looks
balling on
like.
cheese. Nah. I don't do that's uncomfortable to me.
He's playing asleep over there. I'm getting incriminated here.
Chat, that's what happens when price actions ass. We gotta talk about the more important
I mean,
things.
it is better though, because like if you are so fixated on trading bad price action, you might get hurt. But like if you're just like waiting, you're like having some tangents.
Yeah. It makes you
Tyler
not
got a whole story. If you don't flush your wipes, then why do they sell flushable wipes? I feel like is flushable wipes really flushable though? Like over time, I feel like that would just take a toll.
Wes, when I went in Miami, I only hung out with the traders for like 3 hours. I think that was it.
Really?
I was there to enjoy my time, bro. We had dinner. We had one night of dinner. That's it. Like they invited me out to other stuff, but I was.
What
just
else were
chilling.
you doing?
Dude, I did a bunch of shit. I did some shopping, whatever. I went snorkeling one day. That was fun. I had a boat day.
Were you doing it on your own, or are you doing it with someone else too?
It was me. So my brother, his friend.
Oh, your
came,
brother was too there.
And
Oh, okay.
my girl and me. But they're only there for 3 days, and then me and my girl were there for 5 days.
You're pumping. I mean, this is a pretty voltage take. If I trust the breaker, we did the internal sweep. It had a lot of things calling for it, but I just want to put a risk on the setup with the delivery not looking too good yet. But I did try to market. I tried to market for you guys.
Yo, Lanto is 1000% right, bro. Like I'm talking about, like, with all due respect, I love everyone there, but they cannot keep trading out of their mouth. Like it is obnoxious, bro. Like I'm talking about, it's annoying to the point where it's like, bro, I'm here to chill, not talk about trading 24/7, bro. I get it, that's what we all have in common, but bro, there's a time and place for like, bro. Like I'm not trying to check what the market's doing at 8 p.m. on a dinner, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care.
Were they talking about like price action, or are they just talking about like they're like how
like,
they're
this is everything, bro. I don't know. I was like, bro, like there has to be something else you guys do in life besides this, right?
That's a lifestyle. No, I get like I would also get like iffy if like they were talking about price action while we're doing, but if they're just talking about like
obviously it's gonna come up as trading, bro. Like we're all traders. That's what we have in common. But it's just like, dude, there has to be something else, bro. Like,
yeah, that's what it'd be.
I don't know. And the one thing I can't do, you guys can ask Lanto this, bro. Me and Lanto went to Greece together and we traded a couple days. Me and Lanto did not talk to each other while we were trading. I cannot trade in front of other people when it comes to, like, in a real setting, because they're just in the ear, bro. And Lanto is one of the best traders I know, right? So me and Lanto, even though we know we're really good at trading, we still didn't talk to each other about that same trading day. It was just like, no
signal bot.
And so I can't stand trading in front of people like that, and I can't stand talking and not enjoying my time. Like I went to Miami for the first time. You think I'm gonna sit there in my room trade all day? What? No. I went there to have a good time, spend time with my friends, my girl. And
was anyone else trading too, or no? Usually they
I don't want to say names. I'm just gonna say I'll tell you later.
This is about to drop a diss track.
No. Bro, the dinner was good. I'm glad I met him. But
we are pumping up to new liquidity gap, which is at basically 182 to 200s on NQ. We held at 5 minute. doing everything right, but it's very slow pace. Which, if I was long this, I would be like up like 10, 15 points, but it'd be like very slow grind up there.
But yeah, guys, Dodgy. I met Dodgy in real life. Such a humble dude, bro. Like genuinely, such a good dude. No ego, no nothing. Like a really good dude. And I already know that. Me and Dodgy talk there time to time, but he was very cool. Everyone's very cool. Like they're very cool people. Yeah. I met Matt Lober, great guy.
Look at the high here. Turning, but
yeah, Tyler, Matt's goater, bro. He's a good person to be around. Like they're all very chill, like 1000%, bro. Like they're, like I said, they're good people. No one has an ego. Like no one I went out there with had an ego, bro. It was very like, it was good vibes. He's buff as shit though, bro. Damn.
Any starts for trading Asia? We're gonna just be trading Asia in the Discord. Dude, this can't be the PM range right now. It's like 50, 40 points right now. Well, AM was like going 200 plus. Like a quarter of the range. And we're like already halfway through. Yo, I just saw the most out of pocket this rage bait.
Yo, that is 10,000% rage bait. I love Lanto, bro.
You know what?
I think honestly, I've been flaking the most. I think you guys are down. I'm the one who's like, no, because I have like other stuff planned. But I think I'm the flaker in the chat, bro.
Well, maybe recently, let's say, but like when we talked about a year ago, we were down. For like 6
yeah.
We were down.
Dude, I pre-booked my 2025, dude. Why is Lanto trading in London recently and not New York? Lanto, why, bro? Why? I mean, bro, look at the New York price action. Look how ass it is.
Carnival Cruise, Carnival Cruise Line is probably the bottom tier, next to MSC. Those who are bottom tier. I'm gonna put Virgin number 1. And then probably 2.
I saw all the cruise lines. Them shits are huge, Brian.
Yeah, they're huge. They're like basically like mini cities, like tiny cities on the ocean.
Yeah.
Chat, how many guys have been on a cruise? If so, which cruise, and what was your experience? Because I think I went to basically one of everything already: MSC, Carnival, Norwegian, Royal, and then Virgin recently.
I'm surprised you like cruises more than like other traveling.
Yeah, no, well, I just liked it because it's like all the food is great there and it's already planned. I could do like I could be more spontaneous, you know, like you can do like any adventures on the cruise. There's always plans there. Then there's destinations. It's like pretty good when I'm trying to like just take a few days off and just have all the food there, all the service, everything's made. I don't have to make any bookings. But I'm also trying to do stuff like traveling too, outside of cruise. Yeah, what's good was the one recommending about Virgin Voyages. That shit is fine. It's like adult. It's no kids too. It's only adult, and it's not crowded. It's like one of the cruise line where it's like they have a lot more workers in ratio to their their tenants or crew members or the guests. Royal is the best. Dude, Royal and Virgin gotta be top tier right now for me. If Lacey doesn't flake, maybe we'll put up a vlog camera and just see see what happens.
I wonder if Dodgy uploaded the Miami vlog. I know he was recording when we were there.
We're gonna drop the location if you guys want to pull up. Meet Lacey himself, chat.
Lacey.
Lacey Trey. No. Why are you gonna show your face? I think I'm gonna try to set up the face cam for next week, dead ass, because Brett wants. I want to do the dual stream with Brett, but he only wants to do it with the face cam on, and he'll drop us a exclusive discount. So I think it's like 30% off right now. We'll probably do 35 or maybe even higher. I don't know, maybe 40. I feel like you're a floaties in the pool or ocean kind of guy. What does that even mean? Floaties in the pool.
That's funny.
That kind of sounds soft. Just like, I'm just gonna put a floaty down, lay down on the...
Dude, my girl doesn't know how to swim, but she was snorkeling
okay.
with us, bro. She was fine. It was crazy. Couldn't believe
snorkeling.
it.
So like, is that with Is that you just gotta go? Is it just like a little tube that's going up?
Yeah, it was fire.
How far does it extend?
You can go as far out as you want, but like the main area was like 6 feet. Nah, probably like 5 feet. But I mean, it's snorkeling, so you're in the water. But you could go farther out. Good.
Do you enjoy lazy river? I actually like lazy river, just like to chill.
Brian's an old soul.
But yeah, I was gonna say like swimming. I could doggy paddle. I could float, but I can't swim.
No way you can't swim.
No, I did.
Oh my god.
I live in Florida too.
Do you hear this? This guy can't swim. It's 2025.
I get doggy paddle, so that's why I've been when I'm like in the waters, I'm like, we paddling, floating.
Dude, thank God you can just trade good, bro. Bro has deficiencies across the board. Oh my god. But I know you can swim. Weren't you like in the military? There's no way to allow you to be in the military if you can't swim, right?
Chat. Type if you can swim or not. Let's see. We need to take if more than 60% of people or if more than 40% of people can swim or can't swim, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad.
Oh yes, swim.
Damn.
Dude, you didn't have like my mom put me in swim classes when I was younger.
Damn. That's gonna be the next vlog content. Trader learns how to swim for the first time.
Third year, a swim instructor? That's cool.
Dude, imagine we on the cruise and then we're trying we need to log a day for Apex to get a payout. We just pull up the Starlink Wi-Fi. It's like dirt slow, man.
We get banned for trading the same IP address. Chad, there's nothing going on in the market. You really can't say long or short. Like we've been in the same price action for so long.
I think you just gotta lean buys. The buys upside. I drew this breaker. If you were confident in it, I just didn't like to put risk on when price action is like this dirt slow.
Some dude in Istanbul saved me. That's crazy. Istanbul.
Traders touch grass. Yeah. I think that would kind of motivate me to make more YouTube videos. It's like kind of like mix a lifestyle too, just like for fun, like
that'd be good.
Trading related. It could be like trading talks, but like you're doing other things too. You could be golfing, you could be swimming, you could be just making food, like meal prepping or grilling. That
a trader's Sunday reset. Wakes up at 10, blows his account 6 p.m. Eastern.
He's like, wait, you're doing all this morning routine, take a shower, take a workout. Oh, you're eating like a steak dinner, 6 p.m. Futures open, full board.
You do the Ashton Hall ice face, and then you blow the account.
Yeah, I haven't taken a
God.
single trade yet, chat.
Long it, Brian.
Y'all have any advice? I blow my account after taking a payout every time, then I have to restart the eval process. I think if you take a payout, just try to start slow. If you know you have a habit of blowing it, just do very small size, build up. Because usually, like, it's like pretty easy. You take a payout, like say 2,000 payout, and you have like 2,000, 3,000 balance. All you gotta do is like make another 2,000 in like the next 5, 10 trading days. So you can do like $100, $100, slowly get back up. They want you to blow.
Mm-hmm.
Your chart always make us look more volatile than we are.
No, seriously,
one
dude.
minute. This is slow grinding up. This is like, I mean, we were right on the buy. It's just playing higher. The breaker's there. You can take this play, be like 15 points, but like, it's not much. I guess it'd be very little drawdown too. What's the big news on Top Step tomorrow? Is there big news? Why I feel like I'm off the loop because I feel like weekend I don't even pay attention to like the market or what's going on anymore. So I'm like here now. I mean, I'm looking at the Twitter. Let's see if they have anything. Big news. Oh, maybe they're gonna release the live bonus payout. They were kind of like teasing. Like if you make $50,000 on live count, you get like a 20,000 bonus or something like that. He said it was coming soon, and he said that'll be the next thing that they're gonna release. That or a discount, you know? They've been kind of holding out on a discount for ages now. They're pushing. Oh, Top Step VIP. I have no idea what that is either. Yeah, I agree, chat. Market is heading to this new weekend gap here. It's just going very slow up there. But, dude, this is so good because, like, I basically took a short at, like, 260s and just, like, swing. I was going to add, like, maybe go 300. And TP'd all the way down, like, at basically near 20,000. Like, definitely could have got a little bit more, but, you know, we don't want to be greedy. TPT closed my 2 pro accounts because stuck order of 1 micros and took me 24 seconds to close manually. Wait, I'm confused. Did you hedge or something, or like, what does that mean? Chat, where would you guys long this now? I bet this is just gonna keep on grinding up. We have the next breakdown play here. If it does come up. I don't mind trying it for this, like a tight scalp. It's been just slowly grinding up. We have a draw higher. It'll look like something like this. Now we're getting a little pumpy here. What weighs more? A pound of bricks or a pound of feathers? Does he want to answer that? I know the answer. A whole pound of bricks or just a pound of feathers? Which one does he?
Bricks, it has to be, dude. There's no way it can be the same weight.
I find it odd that some people don't get that. That's why I see some videos, I'm like, damn, some people, education.
Some people. That's funny.
This could work with a entry at 50, stop 6-7 points. You should keep on running up if it does retrace back to it. We don't have anything on the left side really. Very shallow moves. First breaker worked. We're just kind of doing more continuation. What is the promo code for the 50% discount? We have code SMART for basically all prop firms. Every prop firm, you name it. Look at that. It started pushing now. Damn. We could have just been in the long and just hold, put break even stop and just let it go. Chat, is anyone in longs right now? This is pretty much long bias. There's no reason to play shorts yet. This would have been good here. Definitely entry 35. Let's say a stop. 14-point stop. Let it run. Let big boy Lantos in longs. He's just been holding probably since the morning. Like, even if I'm not interested in taking a trade, at least I try to tape read it and give you guys the direction that I think it's heading towards. What we doing here? I wonder if I was trading AM, would I've got an entry somewhere? I tend to not like slow grind. I always get nothing out of it. This is the only thing that like I'm considering now. The breaker's been respecting. We're still targeting higher, so if it does retrace, I want to see this hold. And it'll be a very tight stop. Stop would be closure under the breaker, since it's such a tight, it's like 5-6 points. If we get closure under, you just kind of tap out. So, I mean, we can put that up here. And just keep on looking for basically the new equipment gap if it does deliver. Price action giga ass today. As long as you guys are not losing money off this chop, I think it should be a win.
Can we just take out new week opening gap?
So slow.
7 more points.
Is it 7 more?
I think it is, right? Let me see.
About 12. Get a start of it.
Oh, it's 12. Yeah.
I literally lost 5 of my 7 fund accounts because I tilt every direction. That's the thing with like usually people blow up when it's either very fast pace or very slow pace. So this is like kind of slow price action. People just like, oh, it's about to break out, and if it doesn't move, they just keep on adding, or play for the breakout. And one retrace just takes them out.
They're using a lower time for like the 1 minute untouchable in this type of environment. You gotta just wait for like a 5 minute or something, which we did get.
Yeah, I mean that's like the only thing we could have used. But you know, I don't know how long you guys been trading, at least let's say prop trading, but like you gotta lock it. You gotta make sure you're not just fucking around, because this is real money on the line too. It was not no joke anymore. When you got real money on the line, man, you gotta run it up. Make sure you're doing everything right, discipline, do base hits if you want, or run it up, but run it up responsibly with good risk management. I think risk management is everything. Discipline, risk management. No matter if you want to just do base hits like me, or go swing to the full target like, I guess, Tyler or Kane or someone else like that. But yeah, you can't be making a lot of money in prop consistently if you're just blowing up on bad price action. New high, or yeah, just basically new high right there. I was open for this long here. It's just not giving. Just qualify for a payout. What's the firm, Calvin? But you're asking if you should take it or continue trading and build buffer. I would always say take the payout. Even if you're experienced, always take the payout, because it might leave you with a small balance, but like that's doable. You can still build it back up, and at least you got money in your pockets. I feel like every time I talk about like taking a payout or not, just holding for it, it'll just do bad. Do you like Top Step? Top Step is probably my top 3 still, and we're also partnered with 8 other firms. We might add a few more. What's a firm that we have that you guys want listed for either cash rebates or just listed in general? This is what we have so far. Let's see. Trade Profit, Trade 5, FundNX, Buy Fund Features, Apex, Alpha, Funditics, and Tick Trader. We have 8. We're not gonna add Top Step to the deal of the week because they don't do deals, but you know we can add, I guess, Bunox if you want. Top 1. I heard Lucid has been getting attention. Have you heard that, Desi? Lucid Trading?
Lucid. Elite Trader Funding.
E8. I think E8 need a. I thought they were gonna revamp their features, but I haven't seen that yet. That's what I was told from their CEO. The future desk. I mean, we could add the future desk, no problem, but they only do one account, I think, at a time. For the next, what's FFN? Oh, Funded Features Network, I think. I want to keep firms that at least have NinjaTrader. If they don't have NinjaTrader, it kind of sucks. I mean, even the Project X would be more acceptable, but I don't want to use Rhythmic or something like that. We're not doing ETF though. Alpha Futures, we have Alpha Futures onboarded. Yeah, they're more of a premium option, but I guess they're still good. Damn, we kind of missed this trade or retracement here on the second entry. London Futures Network. I mean, we could consider adding them. They have Project X now. I missed the log because we didn't get a retrace of this breaker. We were looked at this long as our entry model, not because I did not get into it.
Dude, we just can't take out new week opening gap, bro. Like this is, oh my god.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
I think this retrace here, I'm gonna try to go for the long with a stop under, not this stop here, but like stop under this breaker, so it could be a little bit more loose. Try to do, let you know. Nothing too crazy. I just don't like the price action too much today.
I'll be right back, alright, bro?
Yeah. This would also get us in that 5-minute fair value gap here. Or we could also retrace a little bit lower to this OB here, the next OB. It's been respecting, so that's why I'm willing to give a shot. Just not too crazy with it right now. I mean, we could also do stop on these lows. That's not bad either. But if we get it also, I'll kill the trade earlier if we get a closure under this up close candle. I think that's what I want to do. We'll give it a shot. It's very tight, so like if I think we're gonna keep on moving higher and it's like a simple retrace, that's the only best shot I have right now. Isn't there a bearish breaker with NQ? If you're talking about this here, this will still be like a counter trend breaker because most of the time frame is still actually holding up upside. So just because this shows bearish breaker, we also have bullish breaker. I would trust the upside setup because it's been respecting for the most of the run here.
Yep.
If we get an entry, I don't know. We kind of missed
Just
that
goes.
again.
It just goes, dude. I mean, it's like very low points, but long and pray, Brian. No stop.
Long and pray. But what was it? Oh, I was gonna ask Desi, for Project X for Top Step, is there no day loss limit whatsoever? So like if you have like 10,000 balance, you can lose 10,000.
Yeah, yeah, it's a full 10K.
Damn, that's actually kind of good if you just want to run it up high. Yep. Because like
Yeah.
for me, I have the 3K day loss limit. I get cut off right there.
Yeah, 3K is tough. I know on live they do 3K as well. That's kind of tough, I feel like.
Yeah. Made 30K on my XPay. I think that's what I was looking at, Sergio. I think I saw it. I was just scrolling on Twitter while waiting for something. I saw like, what the heck? In one account? I think that's your, yeah, Sergio. If you guys look at his Twitter, let me see if I can find it. Where did it go? I was like, how do you make this much money without risking enough? I feel like it's kind of hard to make 30K when you have a 3K day loss limit unless you just start building up slowly and then scale it up. But that's crazy. I just like NinTrader still, but Project X, I don't know. What do you think about Project X again? Do you like it?
I like it. Yeah, it had some issues early, I feel like, with the slippages, but it's been pretty good.
Do you care that they could be sharing data across platforms or across?
Man, I don't ever copy props together anyways, unless it's the same prop. So for me, it doesn't affect. I really don't care.
Yeah. The only like gray area, which would be like, what if they are using that to like collect data and banning like traders that they don't want on? Like if it's like high risk traders or traders that are milking them way too hard, you know, basically going like playing news, holding through it. Like, basically traders that's not sustainable. And they have a list of them. They're like, oh, we have data from you doing it on top. So you're doing it alpha. You're doing it on Tradeify. We're gonna cut you out here. That's where I'll be like, no, that's not appropriate.
Yeah, I don't think they'll go that far though. I hope.
Yeah, I mean, it did say, like, projects at one point were saying like, we are watching you if you're hedging or something across other Project X. So they already basically said that, like, they were really looking at it. But I mean, if it's just only for hedging, you know, that's fine, because I don't even want profit.
This shouldn't be on the firm.
You shouldn't be hedging. And there's a lot of people against it, like, what's the problem with me hedging? It's like, bro, you're hedging with one prop firm versus another. If they don't want to, if they all the prop firms want to like collectively disallow that, I'm fine with that, because I'm not even like a firm believer of hedging. The funny thing is, Apex is just chilling. Apex just doing his own thing on his own land. You trust the props. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like you would need some prop firms to actually stand up and say we're not sharing data, we're not doing anything. If it's only for hedging, we'll do that. Even Brett was fine with that, like to stop hedgers or people that charge backs, just like basically bad actors. He's fine with working that, but that's the only extent that he would work on. If it's like data sharing, I think he said it was more against.
Yeah, there's no room for that. I think it keeps props safer too, things like that.
Yeah. Because if you have sustainable prop firms, you're gonna keep it running. You're gonna be here for a long time. But you have like everyone, like more people just like, let's long top step, let's short Tradeify, let's short take profit. It's like just going back and forth. You're gonna make money because you have better odds, but it's not sustainable for the firm because you're making guaranteed money out of them. The guy who got exposed hedging on Top Step. Yeah, that's also why you don't believe everyone who makes a social media post without explaining what they did. Because that guy literally has admitted that he hedged Top Step, and they're like, yeah, we're not proving our payout.
Yeah.
He's like, you basically left out key information. You basically cheated. Openly hedged. We're going to Nukem Gap. We don't have an entry to get there. This was a pretty key entry here. Just like a very tight stop too. It's basically like around 8 to 10 points, and you're going for like a 40-point move if we hit the Nukem Gap. This is only the play of the day. What is hedging? Hedging is like, let's say you want a long, a Top Step, short on Apex. One of them is gonna get hit bad. The other one's gonna make a lot of money. But yeah, no real traders would support hedgers though. Only people that cheats or like, I don't know, would be like, yeah, why the firms even care? Hedging and chargebacks is literally data sharing. You either have a data sharing or privacy. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. They have to do a fine line with that. They could even put people on a blacklist. Like, let's say they have a list that prop firms want to contribute, and it's like, all right, this is their email. This guy scams the firm. He's charging back on every purchase, so no other firms would like allow that person to work with them. I'm okay with that either too, because there are clearly scammers in the prop industry. We want to clean that up. But yeah, for this to happen, there's gonna be data sharing, but it's just to the point. Like, you're only doing it for a certain reason. You're not doing it just to ban prop traders or anything like that. If it's like to just get rid of the bad actors, I'm fine with that. Hedging is part of the industry. You are allowed to hedge. Well, okay. Hedging with the right approach is fine, but like, you know what's not fine? We use like, let's say you just long at 160 right here, and then short 160 on another account, same time.
Yeah,
like,
15 minutes each. Like, you're gonna bank, bro.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
The fact that people are even supporting hedging right now is like, wow. People
are trying to defend it. It's like, dude, you don't know how some of these scam groups are operating. I heard it from Brett. I heard it from other firms. They literally have like a team of like 10 people, and then half of them goes long, half of them go short, same exact time, and then one of them's guaranteed payout, and they split profits.
Biggest fund managers hedge, bro. This isn't. I don't think people understand what we're trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you need like people to step up. Like Jonas, I think was his name, from Partia. Like he's fine with participating in this, but he's not fine with like sharing specific data for other reasons. Like that's where he'll draw the line. He probably you have prop firms exposing each other if they're crossing the boundaries. I think that's like where it'll get pretty spicy. And I hope TradeFi would also do the same thing. Like Brett said, will be like, Microtech is asking for more than what they originally planned. That's why we got to trust some of these people. Hedging is great, but I think you're against it. Dude, listen. Are you fine with less, like, literally hedging exact position? Like, I would long Top Step, and I'll short Apex the same second, the same price. And then having it, like, a classroom full of them. That's what's happening. That's what I've heard from many prop firms. And I don't know how anyone would defend that. Like, you can hedge, like, let's say you short up here and then you want to buy a discount. That's like hedging, but I feel like that's like a good hedge. But we're talking about exploiting hedging, where it's just completely different. There's no way anyone could defend that.
I agree.
Hedging is great when you're against because you have a code of these prop firms. Dude, it's just so stupid. I have a student named Kyle who hedged and got a payout while he was telling people on X that they should manage risk, choose one model. People are out here lying about the performance and hedging. Dude. See, David just called out a student. He's calling out a student. He said the name too. Like, so like that's where Dave is literally speaking the truth here. Like, no bias. It's one of his students doing it, and he's calling him out for it. Like, that's what it is. And like, people are gonna be like, oh, Brian's only saying no hedging because he's affiliated with prop firms. Like, dude, hedging is cheating. Like, that's just what it is. Hedging is cheating. They don't even want you to hedge evals. I know Apex is the only firm I feel like that openly says like you can do whatever you want. You can trade dues, you can hedge them. That's what they're public, but Top Step won't allow you to hedge for sure, even on evals.
You're not really trading. You're more like, I don't know, dude. Hedging is normal. Dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
What it's
Like-
literally a prop firm, dude.
So like, this is also a cute example of this. Gorgo, he's like hedging your trade on the same prop firm is fine, but hedging different props, literally cheating. What the fuck is wrong with these kids? That's what it is. Like, let's say you want a long NQ at this high, and then you want a short ES higher. Like, that's fine with hedging. I feel like, you know, we can make some restrictions on that if it's like actually trading. But if you're just like long here, short on a different account, that's so cheating. That's so much cheating. Because one of them is gonna be guaranteed.
People comparing
But-
billion-dollar funds to prop firm accounts that they spent $10 on. That's funny.
But like, if you compare with like hedge funds, they're using their own money, so it's like strategical hedging. It's not like we're gonna full port here and then we're gonna full port short here. At the same time, one's gonna win, one's gonna lose, guaranteed profits. It doesn't make the same comparison, chat. I just don't know how many people are really defending it. The point of hedging is literally just to exploit firms, because I've seen groups talk about it, because I've talked to prop firm owners. They're like, we are getting ran by some groups of it's so funny because it's like Asian groups for the most part when I hear it. Like, it's like all these Asian names. It's like my people. They have a ring of 10 people, same address, same like name and stuff, like usually very similar. They can trace, and they just do long here, short here, same accounts, and they get banned for it.
I agree with Dayu 100%.
Damn, we missed this long here. Like, I know some of you guys are like focused on chat, focused on chart, but like I have this long setup ready. We just need to wait for the retrace. I'm not longing anywhere up here, I don't think. I mean, like,
We're about to take that log out.
Yeah,
This is good to
probably
tape read. Like, we had a good bias, which is fine. We don't need to take a trade.
Yeah.
This is bad.
It's just slowly grinding up, and I don't think there's any other entry models I would kind of run here. Hedging is coin flip. You literally don't know where the price is going, but you want to take a trade and win. Hedging is lying to yourself. Yeah, that's what it is, man.
How are they guaranteed payouts when nearly every firm? Imagine you're on 5 XFAs and 5 TPT accounts, and you have a pro account on TPT, and you full port that, and you full port the XFA. You're gonna make money, no?
Yeah, you're
Yes or
gonna
no?
you're gonna make money somewhere.
Yes or no? Dude, chat literally has. Oh my god, dude. I can't read this chat. Holy hell.
YOLO trading, there are so many entries, dude. That's up to you. I hope you were able to get that long, man. But I'm not really interested until I'm waiting for. I have my limit orders set at 50. Wait, did we hit the new week open gap? Oh, we hit the like the bottom of it. Just not even inside of it yet. If you're ambitious, this will be the next entry model here. It'll be the same thing. But we're also having some low resistance here. I wouldn't mind if we just simply just drive through this. I'll try for this here and then run it up higher. But so far, nothing too much to play for. Brian Face brings an additional 5% discount. That's what it is. We're gonna get an exclusive discount for Tradeify when Brett comes over to do a stream. An Asian can't swim. It's just not an Asian, it's just me. Me and Lanto. Albanian can't swim either.
Funny.
You're still long when the target's met. So here's the thing: the target's not met. We have this gap here. We basically brushed the first part of it. The whole target's all the way up here. So we have another 20 points. So I'm open to. That's our draw right now. That's my main draw. If we do a deep drive in it, then we could say like maybe the target's met. Still very shallow. But yeah, my closing note would be like, I would support if hedgers want to hedge their own account and do it responsibly and make it like reasonably. Like if you want to short high short high, then hedge it with a long low. That's perfectly fine. But if the firm catches you hedging like long max contract one account, short max contract on another account, and then just basically blowing one account and making the money on the other account, that's not trading. That's literally not trading. There's no way that you could like defend that. You affiliate with Apex who allows hedging? Dude, they only allow on evals. They is a guaranteed ban if you unfunded. That's the difference. People are doing unfunded more than on evals, by the way. That's the main issue that the prop firms are having faced.
Hold up, Jackson, my friend. Is there a consistency rule on Top Step? Yes or no?
There's no, because you
on
can
the exit phase.
You can make 5K.
Bro,
and then
what Top Step are you trading?
There's firms with no consistency, like Take Profit Trader, no consistency. Top Step has no consistency right now. So you can do a huge day, let's say like a 5K day, and just follow by with 4 $200 days. That's it. Take the money.
Bro, I hear oh my god, dude. I think this price action is getting to me, guys. Take it down on chat real quick. Goodness gracious.
It's like we missed the entry, or now we gotta talk shit. Chat, how do we miss like every entry possible? I'm a little confused. Every clean entry is like not giving it. Not because I'm missing it myself, it's because price action is not retracing to my limit orders. That's all it is, chat. Some people chat like, why are you getting distracted? It's like, bro, I literally have this on my page right now. And I'm not gonna change up my model to chase this.
Like, seems like we're always missing entries on live. Bro, today's price action, guys, is so dog shit. Like, you guys need to understand that. Like, even if there was an A++ setup, I still wouldn't have taken shit.
Just know Thursday and Friday last week, we banged out. I think we had two or three for both days. That was good. Oh wait, the link from SmartBot doesn't work, I think. Which link? Maybe we gotta fix that. Oh, I see the link.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yo, it's the Tradeify one. I put an extra Y on it. Is it rebatey?
Rebatey.
I need to fix that after stream then. But thanks for that. Good luck. Good looks. Skill issue. If you want to chase price action, that's up to you, man. I literally had the limits order set. If it doesn't hit, no trade. That's it. That's how I'm basically wired the last few years.
That's fine.
That's just how I'm wired to do. That's why it's not like it's me live trading, but I also want to be the tape reading. I want to talk about bias. If it aligns with you, then the first fair value gap, if you want to take that entry, take it.
All right, there's the end walk finally, dude.
Yeah, we have finally hit that. That's the main target of the whole session.
Yep. All right, Brian, I'm gonna hop out of here. All right.
Yeah.
Want to see I get hit? Right, chat. Have a great day. Don't do anything stupid. See you guys tomorrow.
Full port short now. Dead ass. Is this it? But how's everyone doing today? Shit, just so slow. I don't think I'm too interested in the longs anymore because we're like now hitting the targets. Unless it's like a nice long opportunity. But this is a pretty strong slow grind. I feel like the only entry model that I would have taken was here. After that, like I'm not really too sure where we're gonna play. Maybe off this breaker too. This long here would work. Internal sweep. Yeah, I could definitely consider this one. After that, like I was expecting this one to drive in. We'll sweep low resistance, especially this one too. We have like 4 wicks. Entry here, very tight stop, and then let it play. That would have been like the highlight of the stream. $13.08. Which one is that? Here, this is consecutive candles. So we're looking at the open, all the way to the wick high. That's how I draw the breaker. The good thing is like the buy is there. We just need the right entry model for or retracement for it. Damn, we're really pumping, chat. Where's this here? First fair value gap. Where's that come from? Desi's telling me to build a short swing. Is this the short swing area? I did it Friday. That's what I was saying in chat. Like I'm gonna start building short swings here and keep on building it. Because we're hitting the daily fair value gap. I want to see a retrace. We have a lot of imbalance downside. It worked out. We had this 4 hour here. Big dump, basically TP'd out. And we're ripping back up. I don't know if I want to play shorts again yet. But yeah, I don't know if we get anything, chat. It's going to be basically a no trade type of day. I'll log a micro in on my accounts. And then we'll bang it out from there. We should probably do giveaways for the rest of the stream. Yeah, so if you guys are following the Smart Prop from Discord or not Discord, the YouTube, not YouTube either. The Twitter, we have multiple giveaways. We just did one recently. This is what it is. We did one the other day for 3 accounts. Just basically, it was like 80 participants. We picked 3 already. We're doing 9 accounts for Sarpickle because he's also part of our team. 3 modified features, 3 take profit, 3 advance, 9 accounts. Very simple. Just follow the 2 accounts, join the Discord, like, retweet, and tag 3 friends. That's it. We have 500 participants, but this time we have 9 accounts to give out. So we're gonna try to do giveaways, kind of like once a week type of thing. Get you guys some accounts, also on the stream too. Not Discord. This is for Smart Prop Firm. He's part of our team now. We have some low-key people into working behind the scenes that they don't want to be shared, but like, you know, it's not just me running the platform. We have multiple prop traders, and we're trying to make it a good experience. But we split them. We split them good. We're trying to build this together. Teamwork make the dream work. And then the main premise is 5% rebate. So every prop purchase you do on Tradeify, you do on Take Profit, you do on Modify the Future, you get 5% back. We'll likely get 15%. We'll give you 5% tax free. This is a done deal. And then we also have that payout protection, which is live now. We only use it on Tick Trader so far. But it's a project that's been worked on for a long time, and we're just starting to push it up. Do more giveaways, more cashbacks. Something I was thinking, like, what do you guys think about this, chat? What if we do rotation? So you know how we do 5% for most prop firms? What if we have for 1 week or 2 weeks, rotate like a firm? It could be Tradeify. It could be Take Profit. It could be one of those. We do double the rebate. It could be like 10% or something, or 7.5%, 8%. That's something I'm considering. I'm not sure how we want to set that up yet, but I'll save you even more money. Like, that's crazy. Because that would make it worth your while, because some people are like, it's only 5%. It adds up. But what if it's like 8% or 10% that day? Literally huge numbers. Washing money for the industry. I thought it was like more of a benefit for the community, but it only started out for me just giving back to my community, like my Discord, but then we expanded to doing it to other people. People liked it. Now we have like 2,000 traders using it. Is it a dump? For this a dump, I would want to see a strong buy closure under. Then we can use that as an OB. Why don't you take this chain state delivery? I'm assuming this is what hit TP already. This is too preemptive because we didn't take a high or anything. We didn't take any liquidity. But if you're bearish bias here, if that's what you think, then you can take it. I am gonna wait for a clear bias take for the downside to really play shorts, because it's been holding every single long. The first 1 minute chain state delivery, you see, I'm not too confident that this would be like the easy rejection. You do 10% day, and Patrick PW will raise 3 times harder than X. Dude, one thing I would say while we're talking about this, Patrick called like the platform that we're building a scam. It's illegal. But have you guys heard of Rakuten? Have you guys heard of what is it? Rakuten, I guess PayPal, Honey. Have you heard like any rebate service? We're giving back to the community. How's that a scam? He's afraid of competition. He's afraid because he doesn't want to give back. I'm willing to. But yeah, just look at last month number. April, we gave 21,000 in rebates. That's a huge number. Because if we didn't do the rebate, we'll get another 5-figure check right there. Honey is a scam, by the way. So I know Honey is a scam because they're using like tracking. We're not doing that, by the way. They're stealing your affiliate codes or affiliate links without really promoting it. We're not doing that way. So that's why it's not comparable. He's probably trolling. No, he's not trolling. He thinks this is a scam. Because no one is doing it. No one's doing rebates. There's no one. Profit match gives loyalty points. Loyalty points, you buy like 100 accounts, you spend a few thousand, maybe you get a free account for a few $100. That's the only thing. Yeah, there's Ibotta too. I remember that. I've been using that back when I was in high school. There's so many rebates services. We don't have to compare to PayPal because I'm not gonna do like a plugin where it steals people codes. It's like use ours and we'll give you the rebate. That's it. That's all it is. Aren't you worried someone else would undercut you and offer 30-50% rebates? I don't care, man. I would actually prefer people giving back more. Because no one's doing it. Literally, no one in the whole industry is giving back cashbacks. Other than, I guess, profit match, but it's not really cashback. It's like loyalty points for a free account. I'm pretty sure most people would just rather get hard cashback. Because if you translate that free account, they're probably giving you like 1%, 2% back. Patrick was caught doing cookie stuffing. Apex had to update their terms and ban it. He did it with Honey. He did what Honey was doing. Oh, I heard about that. You see, I would not do that. That's like kind of cheating. I think what it was is like you go on the website, it will just switch all your affiliate links towards his. King Lion's doing it. Oh, I think, yeah, King Lion does it, but they only do it for only their Discord members, I think. And they only do it for one firm. We do it for every firm. Wow. So, the people who point out the chain state delivery, it did play out. Once again, I prefer the long. But we're getting a nice flip here. I really need to see a bullish speed rate get flipped first before playing shorts. That's kind of what I want to do. When you learn how to trade, you don't need affiliate, buddy. Dude, that's a good thing about it because I always make more money in prop payouts than any of my affiliates every single month. So that's my focus. But now, like, you know, we're growing a community, and then we want to give back. The only way we give back is to get the revenues to do that, to fund giveaways, to do cash rebates, which is a third of our revenue. That's golden hour, baby. That's golden hour. 200K payout for April. I want to see what we can do for was it May right now? No, so we can't take this breaker now because target's breach. When the draw is taken already and we're starting to flip, I'm not going to be ambitious looking for longs anymore because once again, the target's already hit. This is our draw. Deep dive into the new income gap. If it wants to flip, it can't do that. What you want to be sure of is if we get a closure under here, you want to likely lean bearish because we actually get a 5-minute chain state delivery, which was the series up close candle to take out this draw here. So you're watching for this to really flip through, and we might even look for shorts on this move here. Did you ever do the giveaway? Yeah, we just did it last night. The winners got replied. What would you even target for shorts? It's literally going to be all these what is it called? Internal wicks here. And we can even take out PM lows too. That'd be the draw. So this is still intact here. We didn't take out this low. If we can get a 5-minute closure, which I'm looking for here, we're gonna try to play shorts. Oh, we're getting close to power hour. I want to lean downside. If we could get a closure here. We'll get this 5-minute closure. We'll likely run down to these lows here. But yeah, for the longs, we were basically long bias for most of the session until the target's reach. No longer interested in longs. Unless we get unless we can sweep all these lows and flip back up. I'm open to it, but right now, we're waiting for a closure. Pace of the game. Tyler, are they not trying to remake their futures? Yeah, if you guys were taking the exchange delivery, I didn't take it only because the target was getting reached, but it's not enough for me to play this. We're looking for high probability trades. This is counter trend. Of course, you could do a tight stop, about like a 7-point stop. It would play it out, but first trade of the day, I want to get high probability. I don't mind if I don't take a trade. That's the thing. Frequency is always low for me. I'm not trying to take a lot of trades. I'm trying to take the quality trades. So we're probably this clip here. I mean, that's what we're calling for right now. But yo, we might actually get this drive into this previous breaker. Look at that. This was something that I was looking for a long time. This whole session. Big sweep on this 5-minute retrace. Look for this closure. The closure is gonna be 3 p.m. here. I think we can get a move here. If you're bullish too, you want to see this next drive hold though, because we already swooped on turtles. We're at the next support, the next 5 minutes as well. If you're bullish, you want to see this whole thing get filled and push higher. This is prime time here. We want to do a wick and we want to make sure this holds. Well, likely this 3 p.m. closure here. Under 60s will be good. Pretty lackluster day though, but yeah, I want to see us react here a little bit. Hold here first, get a nice retrace, and then send it down. So if you want to scalp this, not bad. This would be pretty good here. Let this breaker hold for a scalp, come back up. If we get this 5-minute closure, this would be the 5-minute change to delivery, and then I want to see if they can send it down. This is where I'll be looking for shorts. No, nothing yet. We did get the 5-minute closure though. That's good. Just nothing here. It's really sinking here. It's been slow grind for the most of the session, and now it's moving. It started to move. 5-minute closure here. Ideally, look for short on the first retrace. We didn't get anything like that. We just start sinking. Yeah, so congrats for those who got the shorts up here. I kind of did not get an entry here. Wow, we're really sinking here. Oh, I should remove this. Yeah, there we go. This is a bearish breaker. This is a bearish breaker. Deep drive though. This is the first speedy reaction we had all day. No short entries. The only short entries we would have gotten was up here. I'm not sure if people would maybe take the inversion here too, if you're ambitious already, since we already respected that. That could have played out. This is like hindsight right now. It's still countering in a way because we didn't really sweep a high. We didn't confirm on the higher time frame. It's like been bullish bias for the most part. But with this closure, this first retap, I guess we could have slammed that, take out the internal lows. That could have been fair game. Yeah, but it's risky. That's the thing. That's the thing. For most of the days, we're looking for high quality setups. There are setups, but you guys are like thinking like, oh, we missed that, we missed this, we missed it. There's like C- setups, maybe B-, B+. Trying to look for a frame setup. That's what I focus on for most of my trading. ASFX. Is that Austin? What's up, Austin? But yeah, all we need is this closure here. Now it's fair game for us to play shorts. We got a deep drive right now. See what we can do. If you're bullish though, this is holding. This is good. We did a nice drive. This could flip back up. We get a 1 minute inversion. I think for me though, if we can get a nice retrace back up above 60s and reject from it, I think we play all the way down to PM lows. But yeah, no trades taken on my Apex, Top Step, any live funded. That's basically it. We're just chilling. I think this if this can flip, we'll actually get a drive up to 60s and maybe get the short model. So it's like short-term bullish, and then we'll look for upside for downside. We're gonna wrap this up very soon. Let's do the giveaway first, and then I'll stick around for a little bit more, see if there's a trade. But yeah. It's not loading. Let me check. Oh, it's capital G, I think. Let me see. Oh, there it is. So, here's the giveaway, you guys. Bang, bang, bang. Win any prop from any of our partners. Like the stream, comment your YouTube username, one time only. We'll pick a random winner. So I think this 1 minute flips. You can long this for a nice like 15 point drive up if we can get a nice closure. Short term, I want to see this come up to 60s and then potentially flip. I want to play this chain state delivery. We also got the 5 minute gap, so like we're just basically seeing if we can drive towards it. And that's gonna be the confirmation to drive up to it, and then we're at the short bear speed array. I want to see this send it down. That's where I'll probably flip. But yeah, I don't want to stay on for too long. It's like getting to power hour. I'm not to the greatest trader in power hour, so bear with me here. You want to see this hold here and see. Oh, we got a 5 minute drive in. I want to see it a little bit higher to 60s ideally. So can we get a drive to 60s here? Keep it coming. We're gonna do the giveaway in probably next 2 minutes here. Not much of a retrace to this 5 here. That's what I was looking for. It's power, so it's gonna get more aggressive. Shame. All right, let's pick the giveaway winner. You took that 5 minute short. I just wanted like another 5 points. I think if we can get a short at the chain state delivery, that would have been beautiful. This would have been like probably set up for me like around there, 20 points, and you were just going for low of day. All right, giveaway winner today is Captain Jim H1. If you're Captain Jim H1, say something in chat and then make a ticket on our Discord. There is Captain. Yeah, make a ticket. This is holding here. We're kind of like basically between two PD rays, one bullish, one bearish. I'm expecting it to retrace at least, unless we just rally through this, then we expect lower. We don't expect to retrace anymore. So we're holding this right now. If it fails, I don't want to see it higher. I want to see it just run lower. The hourly. We feel the hourly. That's why I'm also leaning lower right now. We got a 5-minute flip. Hourly's barely bearish. We got the hourly flip. I think this is pretty clear cut play downside. If you get denied on Apex, does the 30% rule now play your current balance, or does it go back to 5K? It's always your current balance. So if your current balance is lower than your drawdown, then it goes, you know, your drawdown. But if it's higher, it goes based off your balance. So if you have like 10,000, 30% of that is 3K. But if you're under, was it 5K, I think, for the trailing drawdown, it'll be 30% of that. Pretty lackluster day, chat. Was about to give a nice trade setup if we can get a short. That would have been beautiful. That would have been like last minute buzzer beater type of trade. Who doesn't like a buzzer beater trade, right? Not much really happening here. It's kind of lame. No retrace. We're about to basically get this closure here. Yeah, Captain, if the Discord doesn't work, you can also message us on the message Smart Prop Firm on Twitter. If that works, that'd be good. Nicely done, Rye. You got shorts at 162. Oh, it's like, wait, no. 162. What was that? Just right here. Basically, us right about to clear these lows. That'd been pretty good, too. Second version, yeah, I got it. This is the shallow retrace. I just need a little bit more. I'm not asking for much because I'm giving like a 20-point stop. Play this out. They've been beautiful. Wasn't really asking for too much there, or was I? This is basically bullish bias for the most of the session, and then the last 10 minutes leading to power hour, we just sank. We're looking at PM lows here as our target. It's moving. The breaker's still holding. We have like tight SMT here. Just take it around a little bit longer than we usually do. We're trying to find and see if we get the short setup we want. He's not really doing that right now, unfortunately. We still don't have a chase delivery on the 15-minute. I think the key right now is hourly fair value gap bearish, still holding. We fill the whole gap. We look at the 5-minute. We also got the chase delivery on the 5-minute. This closure down. This should be what we need to see for lower already. So once with this closure, we have time frame alignment. We have the hourly still holding. We have the 5-minute now confirming. Any entry model that we see, we want to see if we can play for lower here. Especially with the draw already kind of established here. We got that retrace through the Dewey Come gap. It doesn't fill the whole thing, but it doesn't have to. That was the first objective. Chat disconnected. That's what it said. You guys here? The 15-minute is not the cleanest, I feel like. That's why when price action not that easy, I don't really look at the 15-minute chart. I look at the 5 more. 5's telling, pretty telling right now. But yeah, we missed a short here, which is getting very lackluster retracements. I wasn't asking too much there. Gonna drive higher. We have this gap here. Let's just see if we can take this out, move up, and then play down. I think kind of the message I'm wanting to give out right now. Here's a drive here. I'm just looking for this to drive a little bit higher, then sell off. But I don't want to stick around too long. If we don't get anything in the next 5 minutes, which we'll wrap things up, we'll try again tomorrow. Tough rejection. Tough rejection. Looking for that closure. We have next closure in 30 seconds. Let's see if we can get this pump here. Let's go, baby. It's time. $15 seconds. Closure above 40. 5 seconds for the next closure. Nothing. You're in cells, 20,000 TP on NQ. I'm with you, but I think unless you're swinging it, swinging is different. For short term, I want to see this become good risk reward. Because we already did a deep sell. This is basically a simple OT as well now. Right? Pretty much tap this change dealer in the inside 5-minute gap. I would like this to play down. Be beautiful. Beautiful setup there if we can get to that. We haven't flipped this either. Wow, it's just been holding. I'll give a few more minutes and then we're gonna close up shop. But yeah, you're gonna see me take no trades today. Just what it is. And I'm not mad at that because, like, I'm not supposed to trade every single day, especially when there's no setup. I'm just supposed to make money progressively. That's what I need to do. How many people even stream all day to Power Hour here? I feel like it's dangerous to be up right now. Let's see if there's any live streamers trading. Nope, I don't see any. They don't want to take the risk. And just the volatility died right here too. This just looks like it's about to flip so hard. All they sell to 105s. Can't even get this short. It's been a highlight short. How long did you backtest before entering prop firms? I was already trading before prop firms. I was trading stocks, I was trading options, and then eventually I traded futures. Prop firm is just like a different game. Like, you just gotta realize it's like, it's not real money, but you make real money. So in that way, if you think of this perspective, you can trade aggressively because, you know, it's not real money, but you can play aggressive strategically where you can make a lot of money without risking a lot. And so it's like kind of leverage, and it scales. It rewards traders who do well. And most traders, like I guess retail traders or majority traders, they have a habit of pushing buttons when they shouldn't be. So if you just push buttons, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. When in rally, you should just not push buttons and wait for your setup to come, and then you'll be fine. People don't have that discipline, the restraint. That's why it hurts them. It's about to sink so hard. It is refreezing to break up here, and now it's about to probably plummet here. There it is. There's that plummet I was looking. That's what it is. That's why I was looking at. See a spike down. Did we take that low? No, we didn't. Just waiting for that spike. We did take PM lows for ES, not an NQ. We're gonna probably pick this up here on the next drive. This was the key here. We couldn't get past this. It's a brick wall right there. Why do you think the 15 breaker didn't hold 15 breaker? I don't know if I see a 15 breaker somewhere. These are just, to me, if you're looking at the 15-minute candles here, this is basically it. A very shallow retracement. There's no breakers here. Why do you start PM session at 1 p.m. not 1:30? Because I want to be here before 1:30. That 1:30, usually like my trades happen between 1:30 to 2. I want to be here earlier preparing, cape reading. I might even start stream 12:30 and just go to 3. It'll be like 2.5 hours. So we can have, just in case if there's like a trade happening at 1 p.m., we could take it. What you missed? You didn't really miss much. We took a nice deep drive here. Try to get the short for the stream, but we didn't get the entry model. Just no trades right now. Oh, why do you start PM session at 1 p.m. not 1:30? Oh, I just have it very standard. So 9:30 up to 1 p.m. is my AM. 1 to 4 is my PM. I'm just gonna keep it like that. That's how I run it. We're about to take this lows out. Just based off preference. Do you trade off stream? No, so like if you're asking me, do I trade AM? Do I trade London? You're not gonna see me touch any of that. I'm only trading PM in Asia. Sometimes AM, but I'll be in the Discord for the most part. Like it'll be there. You'll see me, but nothing crazy. There's that drive here. I'm not sure we took that low yet. It looks like we got very... No, we did take it. Okay. That's objective. So objective for bullish taken. Objective for the downside is taken. I'm not too eager like saying like, oh, we want to take out the next low after. I'm just looking for a immediate draw. Very clear draw liquidity. How's Asia been treating you? For April, it was not that good. I think it's like we're still winning, but not winning as much as I should have because we have a good track record. March, we were doing like 100% win rate for like 2-3 weeks. It was like basically 14 wins in a row. And we have that like timestamped, recorded, everything. It's just so absurd. Then April comes over. I don't know. Even for PM, my hit rate was not that good either. If you guys saw, I posted my stats. It's good stats, but like, am I proud of it? I don't think so because it just like, practice action was not that clean to me. Like, you know, it's like very slow. Like these are 20 counts. So like, I'm just making like, I probably made a base hit or let it trail and hit break even or something like that. So we're up very tiny. Then like, so week 2, big week, 70K week, 30K here, 4K, 17K, 12K, good. And then third week, decent too. And then we go to fourth week. This is where like I was losing my shit almost. Still risk managed though. I'm like, I cannot hit anything. That's 3 days in a row where I hit losses. And then everyone on Twitter, on my YouTube, they're like, oh, Brian can't trade anymore. Just because I lost 3 days while I'm green every other day. And then we did a bounce back, lost again, a little bit bounce back, and then the next 2 days was Thursday, Friday was green. It's good. But that's just what it is. Like, I guess I can't lose. There's 2 things, guys. If someone can have a winning streak, they could also have a losing streak. So no one says anything when I have like a 10 win streak, but when I have 3 loss streaks, I am labeled as a bad trader. TFD coming to smart profit. We can make it happen, yeah. If you guys want it, we can bring it. Let's do it. Did you see Rip's huge loss? Is it? I'm pretty sure it's trolls. You're gonna tell me it's trolling. What specific times do most of your setups happen? I trade most in the 1 minute, and most of my trades are around 1 to 2 p.m. 1 to 2:30 maybe. Usually nothing past 2:30. It gets really too close to power hour. How do you stop on these bad days? So guys, you can. It's normal to have losses. It's normal to have multiple losses in a row, because it should, you know, when you're winning, it's normal, right? You're winning like day 1, day 2. You're winning 5 days win streak, 10 days win streak. That's normal. But the moment when you lose more than once in a row, like let's say 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, people start losing their shit. But like, it's balance, right? It's just part of trading, and you could have a bad week, bad read, just counter trading, or just bad price action that week. It averages out, and you just want to make sure you manage your risk. So don't have, you know, like making like $1,000, and your loss is like 10,000. Keep it like, you know, stable. So when I'm talking about my losses here, like I have small days too, like, you know, 1, 2K, 3K, 4K, big day 38K, 12K, 17K, 20K, 20K, and then my losses are like, you know, around under 10K, right? 10K, 7K, 9K, 3K is manageable. But if I have a loss that's like 30K and then another 30K, I would be losing my shit. I'll be like, what am I doing? And that's for my Apex. If you look at like my Top Step, I was doing pretty good Top Step too, but just hitting way too many withdrawals, and then eventually you hit DD. Trade 5 not doing too hot because I've been neglecting both prop firms. My FUD features, I mean, we're chilling my FUD features here. We're up like 2,000 on it. Oh, top 1 is crushing it here. So it's like 2K, 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 and then we hit 1,500, and then followed by 500, 500, 500. Just like pretty clean here. I'm proud of top 1 here. We're gonna likely be adding top 1 to our platform. If you guys want to use our code SMART, we'll do the rebate. Whether you did it like months ago, whether you do it tomorrow, or you do it today, we'll honor the 5% rebate. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see top 1 stats first before, like, see how they do, because I want to only bring sustainable firms to our platform, to you guys. I don't want to promote firms that are too shady or whatnot. Be careful, top 1. No, I got it, man. Here's the one great thing about our platform. If anyone, let's say anyone in the live stream, let's say you have a problem with TickTickTrader or Tradeify, you come to our platform, you make a case. We have a direct line to every firm. We're gonna hammer them. If they scammed you, we're gonna back you guys, and then we're gonna leverage our platform. We're gonna, if you're unjustly denying someone a payout, not paying them, or breaching their account for no reason, we'll back you, and then we'll basically threaten to sever our ties with them. That's the best part. So if top 1 does anything shady to me, to you, to any of your friends, we got your back. Lucid, yeah, Lucid is something I also think about too, of adding. I've heard good things about Lucid. I just don't know. They don't have trade rate though. That's the only issue. But yeah, there's gonna be firms that you like, some firms you don't like. Half the people like Apex, other half doesn't, for, you know, the reasons that they share is fine. It's a give or take type of thing. I don't believe they'll be solvent forever. As long as they're paying out to traders, that's the thing. The moment they start denying payouts, we're gonna hammer them. We're gonna put them at blast. Any firm. It doesn't have to be top 1. Doesn't have to be. It could be Tradeify. It could be Top Step. It could be anything. If they start denying payouts, we're putting them at blast. We're gonna voice everyone's concern. The only thing that I would not help with is customer support. You know how there's one person that was saying my fund feature is a scam because he made a ticket and he's been waiting for 1 whole hour I don't want to put that guy in blast, but he was in our Discord and he was saying that. I was like, you're waiting 1 hour for a support ticket and you're calling that person a scam? That was crazy to me. Where is it? Yeah, this is it. Bought my fund feature 50k eval, Trave. There was no market data, so he had to make a ticket. He waited 1 hour, no response. He's saying to stay away, it's a scam. I cannot deal with people that have lack of patience. Because you have thousands of traders, like at least like wait. If it's like 3 days, 4 days, you know, you could make a case. 1 hour, you think people are gonna solve everything that fast? TPT is lacking the support. I think they got better. They got more people on. Everything's good. That's from my experience and what I've heard from my community and everyone else. Like, imagine the payout. They'd be like, I expect the payout to be done in 2 hours. Anything more, there are scams. Like, what? Every firm takes ages for a payout. You can't even wait an hour for a ticket. Till now, have to say top one has the best support. I'm gonna add to that too. I think they have a small user base, so they can do that, but they prioritize the customer support, and it's been a plus to their Discord or their community basically, because every ticket gets response in like kind of under an hour, and they solve it really fast. Like, imagine he makes a ticket or he makes a social media post saying like, my ticket is taking more than an hour. They're gonna ban them right there. They banned someone for not getting a payout, for making a joke basically. I think whoever it was. Imagine someone calling them a scam for waiting an hour for a support ticket. I just don't understand why support tickets is that much of an issue. Because patience is a virtue. Like, if you can't even wait 1 hour for a support ticket, how are you gonna trade? Does that make sense? Like, how are you gonna trade if you can't even wait? There's a little bit, just a little bit. What helped you level and stack accounts without blowing them in your career with prop firms? I think one thing I did, I wasn't the type of guy to buy all the accounts at once. I was a guy who get a payout, use it to reinvest, get more payouts, slowly build that way. That's my best recommendation. If you can't do that, that's if you want to buy all once, you gotta be more responsible. So like for top one, for instance, I had one account, I got a 5k payout. I bought 2 more and I'm gonna get 2 more payouts. I didn't buy 3 at once. I always do bad when I buy all at once for some reason. I get the groove of it, get payout, and then I feel like, okay, now I'm net positive. Let me start scaling up. Let me play aggressive. Let me get more accounts. Same thing with TradeFi. I started with 1 account, maybe 2 accounts, got a payout, and then I bought 2 more, got another payout, got 2 more. Then we had a total of 7 at one point. But yeah, I think we're just chilling right now. Might as well just see the 350 algo open. Right. We're getting a nice bump though. Beautiful bump. Yeah, that's the thing, Tyler. Because I know what you thrive on. You thrive on conditions that let you scale, no payout caps, like and all these other things. You don't mind if there's a consistent rule. That's like one thing that many people have, because like consistent rule, I feel like real traders don't really care about, right? The only thing they care about is payout caps. Like, are you going to restrict me to getting paid if I trade really good? Am I going to get paid all of it? And then you have, there's like some firms that operate more on like base hits. Other firms that you scale, basically preference. TradeFi is definitely not the firm for you to run it up. Because it's 1, it's 20% consistency rule, and 2, it's payout caps. So like that's the one firm that you're not supposed to be making like 10,000 per day. We're still pushing. Yeah, we took the long downside objective already. I feel like with this 5-minute flip, we're actually... I hate to flip it again, but like this is looking like we're just moving high. What is this? This would be the objective though now. Try to see the next Peter Ray. But yeah, chat, we're gonna wrap things up. I don't think we're gonna looking for another trade near power hour here, in the middle power hour. Hopefully you guys enjoy that stream though. Gold. Yeah, let's just wrap this up. I don't want to force anything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And that'll be it, guys. Hopefully guys, we get something tomorrow. Make sure you use code SMART for all prop firms. We do the cash rebates. We'll see you guys for Asia tonight if you're in the Discord. If not, we'll see you guys tomorrow for PM session. Let's go, baby. No trade taken today, by the way. So I'm like net 0 right now.